James Harden is too much of a ball dominant point guard slash shooting guard. Russell Westbrook is too much of a dominant, you know what I'm saying, dominant ball handler, man. It just won't work, man. It just won't work. What's up, y'all? Y'all here? My fault for the technical difficulties, man. I know that shit happen every time. Bear with me, y'all, as I get some better equipment. Bear with me. Appreciate y'all coming back. I talk shit. You seen the NBA 2K20 ratings? Nah, I ain't seen it, man. You make me want to watch it. Look at it right now. Let me see. Let me check it out. So LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard got the same rating. They better not have the same rating. That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Rebby, the whole roster is old as hell, and the Lakers have younger players. We might beat them in 6. I'll say we'll sweep them. We'll sweep the Rockets. Because we won't even guard. Did y'all hear Brian Windhorst? That's the first analyst that said something smart today. In the playoffs, nobody will guard Russell Westbrook. Nobody's going to guard him because he can't shoot. Let me check these NBA 2K20 ratings. I hope, hey, they got Kawhi at 97. That dude more like a 94. Facts. Hey, does LeBron and him have the same rating? Let me see. Ken, it's some background sound. Yeah, I got that fan going because when my phone get hot, that shit just turn off. I'm trying to keep this phone cool for y'all, man. Until I get some more software. I'll give me another camera. Y'all still hear that? Y'all still hear that sound, or we good? We good? Are we good? I still hear it. Good. Still hear that shit? Okay. Lakers had the highest rated duo, but on the real, I can say I was here when you eventually hit 100K. Hey, that's the goal, man. Hopefully I hit a 1,000 first before I even think about 100. I hope I get 100K. I thought they was gonna give Kawhi a 98. That's too much. He got to win a couple more championships. He got to at least get his third ring in order to get like that type of rating. But shit, yeah, 100K, man, that's like, man, I can't even see 100,000 yet. I gotta at least see 1,000 first. LeBron James, 97 overall. Are you serious? They really gave LeBron a 97 and Kawhi a 97. Giannis a 96. Kevin Durant 96. James Harden 96. Steph Curry 95. Bruh, who do y'all think is better? James Harden or Steph Curry? I'll take Steph Curry over James Harden. Who y'all think is better, man? Steph Curry or James Harden? Anthony Davis a 94? Steph Curry or James Harden, man? Who y'all got, man? Who y'all taking number one over out of them two? That's crazy, man. They got James Harden better than Curry, and then they got James Harden better than Anthony Davis. Does that make any sense? I get James Harden won the MVP, but damn, He's not better than Anthony Davis. We definitely gonna prove that this year. AD at 95 or 96. Yeah, I'm looking at it right here, dude. They got him at a 94. That's tough. I don't know. That's tough. Steph Curry, 3-time champion? That's tough. James Harden, 0 rings? Even though we're not really judging rings, we can't judge rings like that because it's the situation that wins you championships. He had KD. You ain't lying. I thought they was going to max him out the way the media sucking Kawhi off. Yo. But once we win the title, Bron going to be the first player to be rated 100 overall. Man, that would be dope. To have LeBron be the first player ever rated 100, that would be dope. That's tough. I don't know. That's not tough, Ken. Come on, man. Steph Curry versus James Harden, a guy who chokes in the playoffs. I guess Steph Curry chokes in the finals, but I mean, at least going all the way up to the playoffs, all the way to the finals, he don't choke. Eric Kelly, I love your show. Do you think that AD will sign long-term that summer? Hell yeah. The reason why, and I appreciate that, man, Eric. But look, Eric, he's going to sign long-term. The only reason why he's finishing out this 1-year deal is so he can re-up, and possibly if he makes first-team All-NBA, then he can re-up for a super max. He'll be eligible for a super max. But if he re-signs now and does an extension, he'll get like 4 years and a little bit less money. So that's why he's gonna just play this year out, and then he could sign for a whole brand new contract for 5 years and probably 200 plus million, like Curry got. A bigger deal. That's why he hasn't committed yet. And the media is making that a big deal. Oh my God, Anthony Davis hasn't committed to the Lakers. He doesn't want to play with LeBron. He wants to see how LeBron, like, come on, man. He wants to see the environment around LeBron, then he'll make his decision. The only reason why Anthony Davis didn't re-up on his deal yet is because he's going to play this season out, and then he can re-sign and hopefully make the first team All-NBA team. Because if you make certain All-NBA teams, if you make an All-NBA team, you get more money. So he's going to play this season out to see if he makes one, which he will, and then he'll get even more money on his next deal in the offseason next summer. That's the only reason why he's doing it. But the media wants to make it a bigger deal than really what it is. They want to make it about LeBron. Got a point. Curry actually 0-8 in go-ahead shots in clutch minutes playoffs. Facts. But I would still take him over James. James is worse, man. I would still take him over James Harden. Because his shot is just wet, man. And he can get to the rim with ease. Those floaters he does. Curry's a great player. Eric Kelly, I got it. Thank you, brother. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Any other questions, man? Just keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep sending me. I'm willing to answer anything. But yeah, man, Curry. But then they even put James Harden over Anthony Davis though. Like I'm still looking at these 2K ratings, man. Paul George 93, okay. Damian Lillard 92. Is Damian Lillard better than Paul George? I think so. Y'all leave in the comment. Y'all, what y'all think? Do y'all think Damian Lillard is better than Paul George? I think so. He eliminated Paul George and Russell Westbrook with a game winner in Paul George's face to end the series, not to end the game, to end the series, and then waved at him. That was so disrespectful. After he did that, he said, that was so disrespectful. When I seen that, I was like this. I could not believe it. You know, like you watching something and then you see it happen and you like, oh my God, you like in shock, like you get froze for a second, and then you kind of like have to rewatch it again to understand what you just saw. Like that's what happened when I watched that game with the Blazers versus the Thunder. When he hit that shot, I was in shock. Maybe what? Anthony Davis ain't better than James Harden? That's what the media was saying today. AD testing LeBron for not committing. Come on, man. They really want to hate LeBron. Like, nobody wants to play with LeBron. He's going to play this year out. The dude is playing for more money. Let's just keep it real. He playing for more money. If he makes an All NBA team this year, he gets extra bonuses on his contract when he re-ups for 5 years. He's going to re-sign. Because in 2 years, if LeBron decides to retire, Giannis Antetokounmpo will be a free agent in 2 years. Kawhi Leonard will be a free agent again in 2 years. Paul George will be a free agent again in 2 years. So it's going to be a lot of the top stars in 2 years that will be free agents. He's going to stay with the Lakers. They're just trying to make that a big deal, and it's not. Bron finna run through these niggas like we still in the East. Facts. They just not ready. And then they gonna say that, guess what they gonna say next? When LeBron start dominating again for another 4-5 seasons, guess what they gonna say next? The West is weak. Guaranteed. Kawhi doesn't have enough help to beat LeBron James and Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis. It's too much. I thought nobody wanted to play with LeBron. I thought the West was the tougher conference. Then when he go to the West, he had, like I said, LeBron had them as a 4th seed. Yeah, they ain't better than PG. Facts. But LeBron had them as a 4th seed with young guys. I keep saying this. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma. Never been to the playoffs, was about to lead them to the playoffs before his injury. And they saying the West is tough? For who? LeBron would step anywhere on this earth, and take anybody. He'll take me. He'll take whoever else off the street and take them to the finals. I've never seen an NBA superstar do that, but LeBron James. He's taken Boobie Gibson, Sasha Pavlovich, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Larry Hughes, Drew Gooden to the NBA finals. Has Jordan or Kobe ever done that? And they sit here saying, oh, he in the West, so it's going to be way tougher. Watch when he go to the finals through the West. Oh, Kevin Durant wasn't on the Golden State Warriors. They're going to start making excuses. Kevin Durant wasn't on the Warriors. That's why he got to the... Come on, bro. Y'all know if he would have got Anthony Davis, he was going to beat KD too. Facts. We know this. The West is so tough. Watch when he goes to the NBA Finals. Then they're going to say the West is weak. It's so weak. It's so terrible. LeBron James, he got all the good players. The West is so terrible. The East with Giannis, that's the tougher conference. Then he going to jump to the East, going to be 45 years old, go to the East, and still win. And then going to say the East is weak. He going to jump up. It's just like, he just the best. Like, they just got to accept it, bro. They just got to accept that he's the greatest player to ever play this game. No matter what conference you put this dude in, he'll take whatever. He'll take a couple bologna sandwiches to the finals by himself. Like, it don't matter what you get this dude. That wasn't a great analogy, but I'm just saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. He'll take anything to the finals. Sincere. Only competition they got is the Clippers and Rockets if they fit. Facts. If they fit. And I'm a little worried about the Clippers, man. If they get Dwight Howard, man, they'll have somebody to guard Boogie and AD. Even though he can't stop them, but he'll make it tough on them. If they get Dwight Howard, because Dwight Howard want to go to the Lakers, but the Lakers don't want him. But he's interested in playing in LA. So if the Clippers snag Dwight, that's gonna be even more tougher series. I'm being honest with y'all. If they fit, I talk shit. Yeah, he had them at 4th. With young dudes before the injury. Haters want to forget that. Facts. And then when he comes back, of course, when you come back off an injury and you miss all those games, you need to play yourself back in the game shape. And while he was playing back in the game shape, somebody had the stats earlier in the stream. He was like, what, 28, 8, and 8 or something like that? Still almost getting 30 a game. Still. And not even fully 100%. Not even in game shape. And they still over here complaining? Come on, man. LeBron lost a step. Come on, man. He just coming off an injury. You expect him to still be the same explosive player that he was before the injury? Especially when he's not even 100%? Come on, man. Let's cut the crap, man. If Bron never gets hurt on Christmas Day, they would have made the playoffs. Facts. And the Clippers would not be in the playoffs. That's what would have happened. The Clippers would not be in the playoffs right now. And we wouldn't even be having this conversation about Doc Rivers leading the Clippers to the leading the Clippers to the playoffs. Because they wouldn't have made the final. They wouldn't have made the playoffs. LeBron James' team would have been in the playoffs. Who was the 8th seed? The Clippers, right? The Spurs, I think, were the 7th seed, and the Nuggets were the 2nd. The Denver Nuggets were the 2nd seed. They beat the Spurs. So the Spurs would have been the 8th seed. LeBron James' team probably would have been like 4th or 5th seed. So the Clippers would have been out of the playoffs. The only reason why the Lakers were out of the playoffs was because LeBron James and Rajon Rondo, mainly LeBron James, he was gone all those games. That's the only reason why. We couldn't catch up. We couldn't make up ground to get back in the playoffs. And the Clippers, they kept playing and winning some games. With Patrick Beverley, man, and Lou Williams. Like I said, I can't make this up, man. Look at the rosters. Like I said in the last stream. Hold on, let me read this. If Bron never gets hurt on Christmas Day. Okay, yeah, I read that one. That's facts. That's facts, Ken. But like I said in the last stream, you take Anthony Davis. Again, you take Anthony Davis and LeBron James and you put them on the bench for the whole entire season, including the playoffs. Now Kuzma and DeMarcus Cousins are your best players. You rest Anthony Davis and LeBron James. You say you guys not playing this season. Anthony Davis and Kuzma are our best players on the team. And then you take Kawhi Leonard and Paul George off the Clippers. And you tell them the same thing that you told Anthony Davis and LeBron. Who still got the better team? I'm just curious. Who still got the better team? It's the Lakers. So you telling me Kawhi Leonard is so much better that he makes the Clippers the favorite? Hell no. Just because he coming off a championship and beat an injured Kevin Durant team? Now, I'm going to say this. If he beat Kevin Durant, a fully healthy Kevin Durant, and beat the Warriors full strength, and Kawhi did that on his own, then hey, I would say the Clippers are the favorite. But he didn't do that. Plus, the young dudes were pouting about trade talks. Facts. They was all distracted and, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't even able to focus. And Kuzma, I'm glad we kept Kuzma because it didn't seem to bother him. He still balled. Beverly needs to get dunked on. Facts. And he is, because he gonna think he tough. The thing is, and that's why I like the fact that we got DeMarcus Cousins on our team, because he is a bully, man. He's a bully. And I say that in a good way. He's a bully. Because we need somebody that's going to be tough, that's going to be physical, because LeBron James, he can't afford, as big as he is, he can't afford to try to go punk somebody or push people or move people around, because he'll get technical fouls. He may get suspended or kicked out the game. So he can't afford to do that. Anthony Davis can't afford to do that. So you need somebody who can pick up fouls. You need somebody that can play physical. And Boogie is a bully. Avery Bradley is another guy who's a bully and a pest on the defensive end. Avery Bradley, DeMarcus Cousins, Lord have mercy, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Like I told y'all, this dude last year was basically locked up in jail, and then when it was time for game day, they was releasing him out of jail. Like, that dude is a goon, man. That dude is tough. This dude, after his basketball game, he go back to jail. Then when it's time for them to play, they release him to jail so he can go play in the NBA. Like, that's ridiculous. I ain't never heard of nothing like that, though. I ain't never heard of nothing like that. You could be locked up and then go play the game and then come back. Like, real goons. We got real tough guys. And Rondo. Lakers 2020 champs. Jonathan. Facts. Sincere. Ben dusted niggas in 2K with that new roster. Yo. I bet, bro. You killed me in 2K. Sean. My boy Jared Dudley MVP. No. He gonna be cheerleading. That's what he gonna be doing. He gonna be clapping. That's what he gonna be doing. He gonna sit at the end of the bench. LeBron James, when LeBron James rests, Jared Dudley gonna have a seat. Jared Dudley gonna have the last seat, right? All the seats gonna be filled, right? Jared Dudley gonna have the last seat. When LeBron exit the game, when he about to go sit down, he gonna tell Jared Dudley, he gonna say, hey, move. Let me get this last spot. Jared Dudley gonna sit down like this. He gonna be sitting on the ground clapping. That's what he gonna do. He gonna be a cheerleader. He won't get no playing time unless we blowing somebody out by 30. You right, bro. If Bron got that same luck, he would have won the chip. Facts. Facts. Rondo gonna punch Beverly in the face. I hope so. Let Rondo get suspended a couple games. Yo, that'd be crazy though. Red Beat, DeMarcus would slap Beverly in his shit. That's what I was gonna say, y'all. Look. See, Beverly, he one of those tough dudes, right? He wanna act tough, right? So what I'm thinking is Because I think the Clippers, they're going to switch everything. They're going to play that switch scheme. They're going to play switch. So when LeBron James is being guarded, the defense, they're going to, if Kawhi Leonard guard LeBron, him and Paul George may switch on him, or Beverly or whoever. Man, if Beverly switch on DeMarcus Cousins going to eat him up in the paint. Anthony Davis going to eat him up in the paint. He going to try to act like a dog, put his elbow on his back, man. DeMarcus Cousins going to get your ass dunk on that dude easy, and then look at him too. Move, like I'm telling you, DeMarcus finna go crazy on these dudes, man. The dude came in shape. Full training camp. Do y'all know what that means? Y'all know what that means. From day one, he's gonna be ready in peak condition to dominate. Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, Danny Green, LeBron James. Are you serious? It's about to be hectic for the league. DeMarcus would slap Beverly in his shit for real. Yo, I think I just read that one too. Jared Dudley can be that too. He got in a fight with Jimmy Buckets in playoffs. I don't know about Jared Dudley, bro. He look a little soft, man. He look like he'll start a fight, but then go tell one of the big dudes to jump in front of him so he could, you know what I'm saying? He look like one of those dudes, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, let's go, man. Let's fight. Hey. He coming right now. He on his way right now. Hey, get in front of me right now because he coming. That's what he look like. I'm going to just be real, man. He don't look like a dude that's going to fight. He look like a dude that's going to talk a whole bunch of crap. And then when they really come at him, then he probably going to have one of the big dudes jump in front and defend him. Boogie gonna much lighter on his feet. Boogie look much lighter on his feet. Yeah, he look real skinny. Like, he look even thinner than he did with the Warriors. Because he lost a lot of weight when he was with the Warriors. But he look even thinner now. I think LeBron gonna try to have him space the floor, man. I don't think LeBron is gonna play that post-up game. And that's the one thing that I think could be the Lakers' Achilles heel, man, where they could possibly lose in the playoffs. If LeBron tries to turn Anthony Davis into a three-point shooter and turn Boogie Cousins into a three-point shooter instead of doing what they do best, and that's post up, because they can do that too, but they bread and butter is in the paint. If LeBron tries to have him space the floor for him, that's playing LeBron James basketball. He's getting older. He needs to dump that ball into Boogie Cousins. He needs to dump that ball into Anthony Davis and let them go to work. Play inside out. You have the pieces. The Lakers' advantage. The number one advantage they have is the inside the paint. Inside the paint. That's their advantage. So if LeBron tries to play this pick and roll game where he's kicking out to Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins and they're shooting threes, that's going to leak out to the other team for transition buckets. Because if you miss a three, that ball is going to leak out to the other side of the court most of the time, and that's going to create fast break points for the other team. So the best strategy for the Lakers to do, especially LeBron James getting older, slow the tempo down, play inside out through DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis. They'll command double teams, then you kick out to the threes. So we'll see what type of style LeBron James will be playing this season, because that's going to determine whether they win or not. Because they got to use the bigs the right way. They can't use them as spacers, as shooters. You already got shooters for that. You cannot use DeMarcus Cousins like that. Terry Jackson, DeMarcus Cousins going to be a superstar this year. Plus, he lose weight, and he 100% better know he going to be athletic. Facts. Big facts. Off that Achilles and that quad, you get a whole offseason to rehab, a whole offseason to train to, and a whole offseason I just said that again. And you get a full training camp. That's what I was going to say next. And you get a full training camp. That's crazy. Jonathan Owen. PG can't guard Bron for life. We all know that. We seen what happened in Indiana. We got Avery Bradley for Beverly. Danny Green for Kawhi. Yeah, we going to need some help on that dude, Kawhi, though. I ain't going to lie about that. Bron for Shamet. Yeah, he going to be on Shamet. AD for PG. McGee for Zubac. Zubac ain't gonna do nothing, man. He gonna get clamped. Locked up. They better go get Dwight. That's all I'll say for the Clippers. They better go get another veteran that's actually has experience getting to the NBA Finals. I talk shit. Lakers just need to play simple inside-out basketball. Facts. Slow the game down. Our advantage is the inside. That's where our advantage is. I'm gonna tell y'all this: if LeBron James decides that he's gonna use Boogie Cousins and Anthony Davis as three-point shooters and is gonna let them space the floor like that, it's not gonna work. We're not gonna win a championship. I'm just saying it right now. If he uses them right, playing inside out and slowing the game down, not trying to play fast and all this extra shit, if he slows the game down, dumps the ball in the post, let Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins go to work, and then when JaVale's in the game, then you play that pick and roll offense. Then you can have McGee screen for you, right? And then if help side comes to stop the lob to McGee, then LeBron James is a great cross-court passer. Then he can cross-court pass for a three. Then you can play that type of game. But while DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis are both on the floor, you got to utilize those bigs. You got to pound that ball inside. You have to. You have no other choice if you want to win, LeBron. If LeBron wants to win more titles, get that ball to Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins in the block, not on the three-point line. No. Ken, I think he'll adjust. I hope so. Justin got heard PG not coming back until December. Really? I'm going to look that up. At the bare minimum, Boogie averaging 20 and 10 if he healthy. We looking at 25 and 11. Tell him again, Red Bean. You dropping in bombs. Tell him again, man. Tell him again. I heard that. He said at bare minimum. How much y'all think Kyle Kuzma gonna get a game? How many points y'all think Kyle Kuzma will average? Paul George, though. Let me see what's up with Paul George. Paul George, December, huh? Yeah, I know he had. I know Paul George had shoulder surgery. Yup. Sean Lozano, 22. You think Kuzma gonna get 22 with LeBron on the court? Where does it say that at? Where did you hear that at? Paul George won't be back until December, Justin. PG coming off both his shoulders injuries. Yep, that's true. Excuse me. Kuzma gonna average about 18. I can see that about 16, 17. Ken, yeah, I can kind of agree with Ken's point. 16, 17. Now, if Kuzma comes off the bench, then he'll have Rondo to give him the ball. He'll have Quinn Cook and other people that will give him space on the court, or Rondo that'll be able to create for him. Now I can see that. Kuzma going to average 18. Kuzma and Boogie might be coming off the bench. Now, if they both come off the bench, they can put up about 20 a game. They can put up numbers. But if they're starters in a lineup with LeBron James, if their minutes are with LeBron James, they're not gonna get a whole lot of touches like that. And if they do get touches, they got to make the most of it. Kuzma and Boogie might be coming 16, 17 off the bench. I can agree with that. Depends if Boogie starts. Okay. What the Clippers gonna do, because you know Kawhi gonna be low managing, and if PG is out, they fuck. Facts. You already know they fuck. That's like I keep saying, man. It's like people, these media people, it's like, do they not watch the Easy Work Sports Channel? Do they not watch Easy Work? Did they not watch me? Heard it from a YouTuber named Fist Vegas. Fist Vegas. I ain't never heard of no dude called Fist Vegas. I thought you was about to say, okay, if it's Bron, Danny Green, Kuz, AD, McGee, he will average 17. Bron, Danny. Yeah, because Danny is not going to be, he's just going to be a spot-up shooter. Bron, Danny, Kuz, AD. Yeah, I can see him getting 17 in the starting lineup. With Bron. But if you put Boogie in there too, let's just say if you start Boogie, AD, Kuz, Green, Bron, I don't see Kuz getting that much in a starting lineup. Now off the bench, but if you put Boogie, Kuz, LeBron, and AD all on the same court at the same time, nah. Kuzma gonna have to sacrifice and Boogie gonna have to sacrifice. Heard it from a YouTuber, Fish Vegas. Who's that? Yeah, but people gonna have to sacrifice on the Lakers team. That's why, and that's a good problem though, because we're so deep. We're such a deep team to where we know that if we buy in, and that's why I like the message that Anthony Davis sent this morning when he decided that he wasn't going to be a part of the Team USA basketball activities. He's like, look, I'm not finna go out and try to build camaraderie and train with these guys that's not even on my team. I'm going to decline going out there, and I'm about to link up with LeBron, I'm about to link up with LeBron, Kuzma, and Boogie, and we all finna work out Rondo and just start building chemistry with the team. So once we get to training camp, we'll know a little bit of each other's tendencies. So then by the time preseason starts, we'll be already knowing where we like the ball. We'll already be knowing each other's tendencies. You know what I'm saying? And then when the season starts, we'll already be gelling from day one. Because sometimes LeBron James teams, they don't start gelling until after the NBA trade deadline. Because a lot of times his teams in the beginning of the season, they start off slow or they start off having injuries in the beginning of the season. So then, he always talk about, we're not healthy. We got to be ready at the right time, things like that. So if everybody goes into training camp healthy, everybody leaves preseason healthy, and we can start regular season with everybody on deck fully healthy, we'll be in good shape. We'll be in great shape. I'm going to look that dude up, Fish Vegas. If it's Bron, I just read that, highest scoring starting lineup in the league easily. Oh, yeah, facts. If we get Scalabrine, bro, I was just watching Scalabrine's highlights on Twitter. On Instagram. Lakers should have signed Scalabrine. Yeah, hell no. Hell no. Fish Vegas though. Let me check that name out. Let's see if he's credible, man. LOL. Hell yeah, LOL, man. For real. For real. Kim, would you want CP3 on the Lakers if he gets bought out? Hell yeah. Give me CP3. But I would have to get rid of Rondo. And I would be fine with getting rid of Rondo because Rondo can't shoot the ball. So I would love to have CP3. Hell yeah. And CP3 still plays defense, even at his advanced age. He still plays defense. Still. And he can shoot better than Rondo. He can shoot the 3 and mid-range. He's better at mid-range. But he can still knock down the 3. And Chris Paul would be great because even though he can get injured at sometimes and nicked up, we really won't need him to win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was just LeBron and CP3, I wouldn't want to get him. But since you got LeBron, AD, Kuzma, Boogie, JaVale, Avery Bradley, Danny Green, the list goes on, and then you could possibly potentially get Andre Iguodala. Oh my God. You won't need Chris Paul like that. He won't. It's not like he'll be a second option or a number 1 option or even a number 3 option or even a number 4 option because you already got 4 guys in Kuzma, Boogie, LeBron, and AD. So yeah, adding Chris Paul would just be like, just icing on the cake for us to win a title. But we don't need him, and that's the good thing because we got Rondo already. But CP3 and Rondo got into that fight, so I don't think they will want to be teammates. Especially after Rondo claims CP3 spit in his face, and then CP3 denied it. No, CP3 claimed Rondo spit in his face, and then Rondo denied it. And Rondo wouldn't like that because LeBron James and Chris Paul are like brothers. They like best friends. And then they said last year when Rondo and Paul got into that fight, Rondo was upset at LeBron for trying to separate them. And then he went and grabbed Chris Paul. Like, nah, get away from that. When he should have been trying to grab Rondo and trying to save Rondo from Chris Paul. So Rondo didn't like that. So he wouldn't want to be on the same team with Chris. So they would have to choose. But I would take Chris. He the better point guard. Avery Bradley, Danny Green at shooting guard. Okay. Bron, AD, McGee. I like that. Rondo, Quinn, Cook, KCP, small forward Kuz, and Boogie at center. Now, Quinn Cook, he would be a backup Andre Iguodala if we got Iguodala. Quinn Cook would be a backup because we still got one roster spot left. Red being CP3 can shoot the middies. Yeah. He can definitely shoot the middies. You know, he getting better. He getting better at the three. He getting better at the 3-point. But yeah, he definitely a mid range. Chris Paul might go to the Suns. Now that would be a good fit, especially with Devin Booker. I think they traded away Josh Jackson, but you still got what's that dude that center? I forget his name. Y'all leave it in the comments, man, because he irrelevant. That's why I forgot his name. Who won that fight? I think Rondo won that fight, man. Because Chris Paul, I think, pointed at him, was like, and then Rondo, you know what I'm saying? Rondo gave him that work. I think Rondo won it. Because Chris Paul thought he was just going to put his hand in another man's face and then think, you know what I'm saying, ain't no repercussions that's going to come from that. You don't ever put your hand in another man's face. But yeah, I don't think they I definitely don't think they would mesh on the same team. They would have to choose. They'll either trade Rondo in a package somewhere else. Devin Booker wasted his potential in Phoenix. Facts. I guarantee you, he gonna get tired of losing too. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, y'all. These small market teams, like, this is the big picture, right? Real shit I'm about to say right now. This is the big picture. You have analysts on TV that don't know a thing about basketball, right? And that tell people like us that watch this stuff that these players aren't good and this player doesn't fit with this team and all this stuff, and then they want us to believe all this stuff, and some of us do. I don't know about my Easy Work squad. We don't believe this, but some outsiders do. But then also, so you got the media, these analysts talking like they know something, and then the owners are hiring people that don't know nothing about basketball. So why do you think Devin Booker would want to leave Phoenix? Because they're not hiring the right guys. They're not hiring former basketball players. I'm not saying all basketball players know how to pick players and know how to scout players. But when are they going to stop getting these blue collar? When are they going to stop getting these dudes that come out of these Ivy League schools thinking they know something about basketball, never played at a high level, and then they all go off of analytics? So the analytics right now is, the 3-point shot. If you take more 3-point shots. How did that work out for the Houston Rockets? They took the most 3-point shots in the last 2 or 3 years. Not the Golden State Warriors. As much as we want to say the Golden State Warriors are such a great 3-point shooting team, they didn't attempt the most 3-point shots. But the analytics say if you take all these 3-point shots, that's what these GMs and that's what these dudes in the upper, you know what I'm saying, the upper management, that's what their analytics are telling them. The analytics, shoot threes. You'll win a championship. That's why you wonder why the star players leave Cleveland, because they can't. Dan Gilbert, the first stint around, wasn't able to put a championship team around LeBron. Devin Booker, I'm pretty sure, will be leaving Phoenix. All the stars are going to lead these small market teams. All of them. Because they don't know how to build a championship team, because you don't hire former NBA players that really care about the game, really study the game, really want to learn the game, really want to coach and help players develop, really care about the player development. Guys who can look at talent and see, okay, this is a good talent, let's get this guy. They get these dudes that don't even know nothing about basketball. And then you got TV on people that don't even know nothing about basketball. Ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. How can you expect to be a small market team and expect your superstar to stay on a damn team? And you hiring the wrong people to choose the players to put around this superstar. Because you're not hiring guys like Steven Jackson. You're not hiring guys like Eddie House. You're not hiring guys like Richard Jefferson, a Channing Frye. Guys who really care about the game. Guys who really want to help players and who stick around and sit on the bench and be sure. Guys like Vince Carter. He deserves a job. Mike Miller. Teach these guys how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, they used to have veterans coaching these young guys on the roster that couldn't even play no more, still sitting on the bench with these young rookies to show them and develop them. Kobe Bryant, Byron Scott won multiple championships with Magic Johnson. was Kobe was showing Kobe how to play the game, how to think the game, how to prepare for the game. You need veterans on the bench that'll help these young guys develop. Or if you're not gonna put them on your bench, if you're not gonna pay the veterans to sit on the bench to help the young guys, hire them in the offices so they can pick the talent to put around these guys. Then they won't leave. What do y'all think about that, man? Devin Booker wasted his potential with Phoenix. He definitely is, because they're not putting the right pieces around him. They finally hired James Jones, though. He's a former teammate of LeBron James, a former NBA player. I wonder if Lance would take a vet minimum to come back. Hell no. We don't want Lance. Hell no, kid. Come on, man. Lance, that dude act a fool, man. We need somebody with some common sense. We don't want JR, because Lance Stevenson and JR Smith made bad mental mistakes, man. They're not smart players. They got a whole bunch of talent, man, but they're not smart. Justin, Booker or Russell? Who do you think is better? I'm definitely taking Devin Booker, man. Has Russell ever got 50 or 60 points in a game like Booker in Boston? I think Booker scored like 60 in a game in Boston. I think they lost, though, but he scored like 60. I don't think Russell ever had no big night like that. I'm taking Devin Booker, man. Imagine if Devin eventually signed with the Lakers. Hey, it's possible. I think he could. I think he could demand a trade in the next year or two. I think he might. I think he might demand a trade in the next year or two. Just because they so sorry. You ain't gonna sit there and waste your potential. Come on, man. These dudes chasing rings. LeBron set the blueprint. LeBron ain't a bad guy. He said, look, if y'all can't build the right team around me, I'm gonna go somewhere else. Just like if you working so hard on your job and they not doing the right things to make things better for you or to even promote you, and you see other people get promoted. Basically what I mean by you see other people get promoted, if I relate that to NBA terms, you seeing other teams and other players win championships, what's that gonna make you want to do? You gonna want to leave your job and go to a better job. Just like these players, they see their friends winning championships on other teams. They like, shit, I'm gonna go and start my own team and win championships. Facts. Imagine if Devin eventually signed with the Lakers. I'm pretty sure one day he will, man. One day he will. But Russell Westbrook, man, James Harden, that run is coming to an end, man. The Houston Rockets, man. PJ Tucker, if they don't win this year, I'm going to tell y'all this. If the Houston Rockets don't win a championship this year, which they won't, they're going to blow up that whole damn team. They're going to trade PJ Tucker. They're going to trade Eric Gordon. They're going to try to retool that whole team around Russell Westbrook and James Harden, and it ain't going to work. Year after year, it's not going to work. It ain't going to work. Just like AD wasted mad years. Facts. And the thing about it, Justin, is they're forced to waste these years. You know why? Because they're in rookie deals. I think when you get drafted, you sign like a 4-year deal, 4 or 5. I think it's 4 years of your rookie contract. So you have to serve out 4 years. So if you get drafted to a boo-boo team, you got to serve out 4 years. And then you got an option to opt into a 5th year. And most likely the rookies, they'll opt into a 5th year. Or if they perform all 4 of those years, then they sign an extension like what Ben Simmons signed. Because I think he was down to his 5th year. What was it? Nah, it wasn't his 5th year. It wasn't his 5th year. He been in the league. It ain't been that long. I think I'm talking about NFL contracts. My fault. But if he, like I say, these players, they do waste a lot of time in the league. They do waste a lot of time on one team. But AD, like I said, you do go through a rookie deal, especially if you're a first-round pick. You get paid good money being a first-round pick. And then once that rookie deal is up, you sign that big deal. And once you sign that big deal, now you'll be about 25, 26, and you'll be eligible to re-up for another deal. And that's around the time LeBron James left and went to Miami when he was about like 25, 26. And then came back to Cleveland when he was about 29 going on 30. So around that time, 25-ish, that's when they start leaving. Because you got to waste your years to get your money. You gotta run through your rookie deal. Red Bean. The media praise when the team backstab players. I ain't even got to finish that. Facts. The media play when teams backstab players. Oh, this person just... Breaking news. This person just got traded. But when players like LeBron take their destiny into their own hands, suddenly it's a problem. I wonder why. They want LeBron James to sit there and suffer so he can't pass you know who. That's what they want. But he like, nah, we ain't finna suffer. We not finna suffer. We finna go get the bag and go get the ring. We gonna go get the bag and go get the ring. And that's what I like about LeBron, man. He controls his own destiny. Anywhere he go, can't nobody tell him nothing, man. That's what I want to be, man. That's what I'm striving to be, man. Be my own boss. Can't nobody tell you when, we're gonna trade you, when to get up, all this nonsense, man. Control your own fate, control your own destiny, man. But the crazy thing is, like I said before I left, these damn players, man, as bad as they just hate on LeBron, they sure is walking in his footsteps, is following his footsteps. They create agencies now. They create their own TV shows. Now they want to have movies like LeBron. They want to do everything like LeBron. But they don't want to have nothing to do with LeBron. They want to hate on LeBron and say his environment is toxic. But you got an agency too, Kevin Durant. You got everything. You trying to be like LeBron. Why you trying to be like LeBron? LeBron want to wear number 6. Now you want to wear number 7 to one up him now. LeBron opened an agency and started his own show. Now you want to have your own TV show and your own agency. That's how we doing it. You want to be LeBron, but you say you don't want to play with LeBron because it's toxic. So why are you doing the same stuff as LeBron? Think about that. The media always want to praise. When the owners trade. When the owners make a trade. When the owners get rid of a player. But when a player get rid of a team, oh no, he can't do that. That's against the law because the owners, they own the players. So anytime a player makes his own decision, we don't own him anymore. He should be grateful that we even drafted him and gave him a contract. That's how they think. That's their mentality. Some of these owners. I'm not going to say every owner. Do you think Zion will average 20 per? I don't think so, man. I think he'll get around 16, 18 on average. I think he'll have some nights where he's a monster. I just don't, like I was talking to one of my subscribers, man, Sincere, man. I was telling him, man, like Zion, he athletically, you know what I'm saying? He's great. But that paint is going to get shut down, man. They're going to clog that paint, man. They going to clog that paint. I'm telling you, man, that guy too damn big, man. They going to clog that. They not going to guard Zion one-on-one. They going to double team him. They going to send doubles at him. They going to send doubles at him, man. They going to clog that paint up. Will he have big games some nights? Yes. But overall throughout the season, I think he'll be about 16 to 18 per game. Maybe less than that as a rookie, you know? Because I just really think, based on his dunks, his athleticism, everybody got so much expectation. And then when he doesn't meet that expectation, everybody's let down. But I won't be let down because he's a rookie. He still got time to grow. This will be his first season. So even if he get 10 points per game, I don't see that as a disappointment. But I'll see that as a disappointment in terms of all the hype that's been surrounding this kid. You know, all the hype, 10 points would be a disappointment because all the hype. But if we're just thinking realistically how a rookie is supposed to perform, LeBron James, y'all got to think about this. LeBron James, when he first came into the league, was dominating from day one. Kobe Bryant, when he first got into the league, for 3 years, he was coming off the bench. His first year was averaging 6 points off the bench. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest players ever. So the expectation is super, super high because we've seen so many other great players and rookies come in the game and dominate. So we expect Zion to do that. But if he gets 10 points, realistically, that's what a rookie should get, realistically. Zion shouldn't come in as a rookie getting 20 per game. I really don't expect him to do that. Now, if he does do that, then we know for sure he's gonna be an all-time great. But if he doesn't, you just gotta see his progression. To me, LeBron has left more impact in the league than Jordan facts. Big facts. He's changed the landscape of the league and how players even think now. Because before LeBron, players was like, I'm gonna stay on one team and keep losing. Kevin Garnett, he said he would have stayed in Minnesota and retired there with no championship if he wasn't traded to the Celtics. Ray Allen said the same thing. He didn't believe in joining up and linking up and doing all this. LeBron James changed the whole mentality of the league. The whole mentality, player movement, being able to decide where you want to go to. Like, bro, think about it. If you playing in Milwaukee and you want to go play in LA, the mentality was, if I got drafted here, I'm going to stay here. But what if you like the women out there in LA? What if you like the scenery out there in LA? What if you just want to be in LA? And then LA, that LA Lakers team, they want you to play there. You gonna say, oh no, I'm gonna be loyal to my team and keep losing until I get 40 years old, and I'm gonna retire with no ring. And then the media gonna talk about you all day on TV. Oh, he was a choker. Oh, he couldn't win a ring. He couldn't get over the hump. So these players now are smart. They following in the footsteps of LeBron James. Hey, look, I can't win a championship here. LeBron James, think about this. LeBron James would have stayed on the Cleveland Cavaliers if these people that don't know nothing about basketball wasn't sitting up there critiquing his game every day, sitting here saying he's a choker, he can't win. He would have stayed in Cleveland. And if he didn't win no championships, he would have been fine with his career. He would have been probably still one of the greatest players, probably still the greatest player to ever play the game, even though he didn't win a championship. But the media created this. The media created this beast in LeBron James to make him want to leave Cleveland so he can prove to them that he can win a championship. So now you got all the other players doing it. But I think it's great for the league. Yeah, he gave it a blueprint. He definitely gave it a blueprint. How to be independent and not depend on your agent. You know, he created his own agency. God damn, he got his own. He took some of his high school buddies, some of his high school friends. You know what I'm saying? Took them with him. They started their own agency. Now they represent NBA players. Think about that. Think about that, man. Big time boss moves. Ball shit. I gotta cuss on here. Ball shit. That's ball shit right there. What LeBron doing right now. Zion looks sloppy. Justin got the facts. All he can do is dunk right now. Just right now. Turn that loud ass fan down like you doing 80 on the freeway. Alright, well this stream gonna cut off on y'all shit. I'm trying to keep this phone cool until I get my camera. Turn that loud ass fan down. I know y'all can hear me clearly now. But yeah, man, facts. I'm just really looking at it like LeBron James really changed the game in the whole landscape of the NBA and how people view their contracts, how people, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, think about this. LeBron James would sign 1+1 deals in Cleveland every year. What that means is, so the first time he signed back with Cleveland in 2015, right? He signed a 1+1. So that means I'm committing for 1 year. I'm going to play this year out. But then the second year, I'll have an option where I can opt out and leave or opt back in and play again. And then that second year, they won a championship, 2016. Then after 2016, he opted out again. He had another opt out. He opt back in. So he made sure that they always made sure to get the players on the team to be able to continue to compete for championships because he didn't trust Dan Gilbert. He didn't trust him. And now Kevin Durant, what was he doing in Golden State? Signing 1+1 deals. What's Kawhi Leonard doing? Signing a 2+1 deal. Think about that, man. LeBron James is changing the game, man. LeBron James changing the game. But somebody got to take the bullets for it, man. Somebody got to take the punches for it. And normally, the first person to start a great invention or a great idea, they get all the criticism, they get all the critiques. Now when Kawhi Leonard does it, oh, Kawhi Leonard's great. Kawhi Leonard, great. He's great. MJ somewhere in Charlotte right now drinking, trying to forget about Kemba. I don't think he worried about Kemba because he already knew Kemba wasn't going to win no championship. I agree with you. I think he's somewhere drinking, trying to sell that team. Or he's somewhere drinking, trying to figure out, what the hell am I about to do, man? I'm the worst owner in NBA history because I really do think Michael Jordan is the worst NBA owner in NBA history. Well, I ain't gonna say in NBA history, but he's one of the worst owners currently in the NBA. He said drinking, trying to forget about Kemba, laugh my ass off. OMG. You know that got that nigga Kawhi at a 97 overall. Facts. Same as LeBron. 2K fucking up, bruh. Facts. LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard got the same 2K rating. Like I said, man, they trying to put Kawhi on this level, man, that he's not. From being from team to a new city, I don't want that trash team in my city. From being from Charlotte, I don't get what you said, kid. I don't understand. Bron gonna make him earn that rating. Oh, yeah. And like I said, 2K, man, they made a mistake, but it's okay because once Kawhi Leonard loses to LeBron in the playoffs, they're going to adjust that. They're going to adjust that rating real fast. I wouldn't be surprised if LeBron James is balling out this season. They're going to increase his rating. They're going to update the rosters. They're going to update the players and their attributes. Because 2K, they do patches. They do patch the game up. Hey, look, I just hope 2K this year, Charlotte. Okay, let me read that again. I just hope 2K this year, it makes it easier for you to at least blow by your defender because the defense this year was just hella tough to get, you know what I'm saying, to play with. I didn't even see that message. Oh, okay, from being from Charlotte, move the team to a new city. I don't want that trash team in my city. Facts. So why is Curry a higher overall than AD? Now, Curry, he a champion. But James Harden a higher overall than AD, that's a problem. I think the fact that NBA want to change the words owners to governors is a bit reaching. But I get where they coming from, not feeling like slave. You know what I mean? Yeah. But they can keep it like that. I mean, owners, that don't offend me. In the 2K sim, Lakers whoop everybody full roster in 6 games. Yo. You already know. Y'all already know, man. We coming, man. That's all I got to say. We coming, man. We are definitely coming, man. We are definitely coming, man. The Lakers, like I said, ain't nobody as deep as us. I don't know if I said this, man, but y'all know we can run 4 different lineups. There's no other team in the NBA that can run out 4 different lineups. Mismatch 4 different lineups. There's about every other team. I ain't gonna say every other team, but the good teams, the other good teams besides the Lakers, they can only put out like 2 different lineups maybe. You know what I'm saying? But we can do 4. We can go big. We can even play 3 guards. We can play Rondo. We can play Rondo, Avery Bradley, Rondo, Quinn Cook, and Danny Green. 3 guards. And then you can put LeBron at the 4. Then Davis at the 5. Then you could go big. You go DeMarcus Cousins, Anthony Davis. You can go like, it's crazy what we can do. It's crazy. You can even put LeBron at center. Then put Kuzma out there. Then put Bradley. Then put Contavious. Then put... We got so many options. That's what's going to make us scared. And then we got the perfect coach. I don't care what nobody say, man. Frank Vogel is a great coach. He's gotten that team to the conference finals multiple times in the East versus the Miami Heat. And his teams have been very good defensively. In the 2K sim, Lakers with everybody full roster in 6 games. Bron lost some weight. He looks real slim. Oh, yeah, I seen that on Instagram, yo. We like 8 deep. Clippers only like 4 or 5. Hey, we not done yet. We might get Iggy, man. We might be 9, 10 deep. Because we still got Troy Daniels, another shooter. The second squad is really a first squad. Man, that's what I'm saying, Mellow Gang. Like, think about this. When 2K, man, everybody going to be playing with the Lakers. When 2K20 come out, everybody going to be playing with the Lakers. Everybody. They definitely said. Everybody going to be playing with the Lakers. The Warriors No KD, no Clay. Iggy is held hostage, right? Because they know he a big piece, y'all. They trying to get some value for Iggy. Because they know the Clippers want him, the Lakers want him, the Rockets want him. Those are the three teams. Those are the three top teams that want him. Those are the top three teams that want him. So they gotta hold Iggy hostage because they know there's championship contender teams that want him. So they like, look, y'all gotta give us some value. We ain't just gonna get rid of Iggy. Y'all gotta give us some value for this dude. Give us some value. When PG and Kawhi sit down, they bench gonna get blown off the floor. That's facts. That's a fact. That was a good point, Red Bean. That was a great point. Think about that. When Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are sitting, who they got as they bench? You gonna keep Pat Beverly out there? You gonna keep Pat Beverly out there? Who gonna be out there? Mo Harkless? Jermichael Green? Come on, bro. It's gonna get embarrassing, man. It's gonna get real embarrassing. And you know what our bench might be? DeMarcus Cousins. Yo, I cannot make this up. Our bench is gonna slaughter their bench. Wait, so what's the story about Iggy? Did he get waived yet? Nah, he didn't get waived. But see, the thing is, this is how I know, y'all. This is how I know we're targeting Iggy, number one. Korver has been a free agent. Korver has been bought out for the last 3-4 days. Kyle Korver. He's been bought out for the last 3 or 4 days. And we still ain't picked him up. We could have easily picked him up. Now J.R. Smith just got waived. We could have easily picked him up now once he clears waivers. Melo is a free agent right now. We could easily pick him up. Dwight Howard, same thing. But why are we still waiting when we still got when it's talent out there? We obviously waiting for somebody, right? We obviously waiting for somebody. See, Korver went to the Sixers. He went to the Sixers? Okay, Korver's at Philly. See, we would have picked Korver up, but obviously we didn't want Korver. You know how LeBron feel about Korver too. He loved Korver, so there's a reason why LeBron didn't want him. There's a reason why LeBron didn't want Kyle Korver, because he could have had Korver over Philly. Guarantee you, Korver would rather be playing in beautiful LA than going to Philly. No offense to anybody that live in Philly, but it's cold as hell out there, I heard, on the East Coast. It's cold as hell, I heard, on the East Coast. So I'm pretty sure Korver would want to be in LA where it's hot and sunny. So if he went to the Sixers, LeBron said, nope, I don't want you. And Korver's a great shooter. But there's a reason why LeBron don't want him. There's a reason why reports are saying LeBron don't want Dwight Howard. There's a reason why reports are saying LeBron James don't want J.R. Smith. There's a reason why Korver didn't sign with the Lakers. Because LeBron waiting on that Iggy. That's what he waiting on. He waiting on Iggy. Is he going to the Sixers? Let me see this shit. Oh, J.R. Smith and Kyle Korver linked to the Celtics. To the Sixers. If J.R. Smith signed with Philly, they'll be legit. They'll have their shooters now. Stop bring his name up. Don't nobody want that sack chaser Dwight. Yo, you tripping, bro. Hey, if he go to the Clippers though, they'll be in the game, man. If Dwight Howard go to the Clippers, they're gonna make it even tougher on the Lakers. They're gonna make it hella tough on us Lakers, man. They're gonna make it super tough. No, I'm telling you, it's gonna get tough. It's gonna get real tough. He's not stopping Boogie or AD. Hey, he may not stop them, but he definitely gonna be slowing him down, though. I guarantee you that. He gonna be challenging shots at the rim. Dwight Howard is gonna be